Spreading all around my room, my world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video here on the World of Juice channel, and welcome back to the All-American Dynasty here on College Football 25. And today is no other episode. It's not like anything you've ever seen before because it's the most important game of the season. Not because it's a championship game or has anything to do with postseason matchups. This is the game. The greatest, most intense rivalry in all of sporting, regardless of what sport it is. This is the greatest rivalry there is. It's the Ohio State Buckeyes versus Michigan Wolverine. We don't care about that. We don't care about the team up north because we're Buckeye fans on this channel, and we are going to smother this horrible, ugly, disgusting, backwoods, hillbilly, marry your cousin type of team. And we are going to win. So without further ado, it's time to get into it. The game is about to be underway. If you're going to enjoy, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Club, and let's do this thing. The greatest rivalry of all time is upon us. Throw out the records. When these two teams get together, there's been fights, there's been pepper spray, there's been flag planting, even though the flag doesn't technically stick in the ground because the Ohio Stadium, it's not real grass, so it doesn't stick, and then they make the fools of themselves, but that's their problem. This is the game. Unfortunately, they've lost, well, fortunately for us, because it makes me laugh, they've lost 2 games in the Big Ten already. This could have been a 1 versus 2 matchup if they wouldn't have sold themselves because they suck, which I'm not surprised that they lost 2 games because they're the team that they are. They always lose. So here we go with recruiting. We have brought in a very, very good class so far in terms of the star ratings. But remember, these players don't get attached to what they look or what they their names are and their attributes and all that kind of stuff, because that will all change once they get on campus, because we're going to turn them into former NFL/college players that they kind of resemble. I've already talked about how Matthew Madu is going to be turned into Robert Griffin III, and I've talked about how David Benavidez most likely will turn into Orlando Pace. There is another player that we are going after that could resemble Orlando Pace. It's Emmett Beckford right here. We could consider him to be Orlando Pace if he ends up coming to campus. We are in the lead for him, but we still have a long way to go on his recruitment. So we'll see how that goes. Everybody else we're doing pretty well on that we're going after. We've used all of our hours. We'll check back in after this game. But this is the final game of the regular season. After this, we've got Big Ten championship against most likely Oregon, I would think, because they're also undefeated and they're the #1 team. So we've got our bye week, and then we've got conference championship. So we got to take care of business, get these fools put in their place, and then win the Big Ten championship against Oregon in the next episode. This is currently what the bracket sits like. We are the #1 seed, even though we're the 2 seed in actual rankings. Oregon, being the 1 seed, is number 5, which is kind of funny. I like that a lot. So I don't really think there's anything else we really need to talk about. This is the most important game of all time, and it is on the road, in the big house, in the gross, disgusting stadium that they call a home. Let's go beat their brains in, basically.
Hi, everyone, and welcome to the big house. This massive crowd assembled here today to cheer on the Wolverines, already chanting "Go Blue." And a rivalry like this is what makes college football great. Yeah, the tradition and the history, but right here, right now, there's great intensity. This is why these guys came to these schools to play in games like this. As we'll see the #2 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the 14th ranked team in the land, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Holmstreet. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Wolverines.
This is beautiful football weather as we take on that team up north. A massive the rivalry game in all of sports. And here comes the Buckeyes. Joey Harrington should be in Heisman contention, Heisman conversations, but unfortunately he's not because he has way too many interceptions on the season. But most of those interceptions aren't even my fault. Oh, really big run to start the game. Peyton Hillis, if you had more speed, dog, you'd be gone. I'll take that. If that's how they're going to let us run, I will take that. I will absolutely take that. The crowd is absolutely unbelievably loud right now. It says that they're... Oh my God, Peyton Hillis is killing today. It says they're the #1 loudest stadium, toughest rank to play in all of college football. Are you kidding me? That's a joke. Maybe add a couple zeros to that. #1. Get out of here. This place wouldn't be the loudest place in D3. Let's hand this off to Peyton Hillis again because, I was going to say because it seems like he's going to have a field day today, but they shut that down, and it makes it a 3rd and 4 situation. I mean, I know it's early, but it's already 4-down territory. Never mind, we don't need 4-down territory because we got ourselves a 1st down. That was a stupid throw to choose Santana Moss when he got bumped on the route, but how was I supposed to know he's going to get bumped? Ryan Matthews, more great blocks, juke move, and he's down to the 18. If we can run the ball on this Wolverine defense, then we are going to be in a totally fine spot. Running the ball in a hostile environment is way easier than throwing the ball. And look at your boy Peyton Hillis just run his way to the end zone. From the 2, handoff, Hillis, get in there, big dog, and he will. Touchdown, Buckeyes. That's how you start a game against the Wolverines on the road. The biggest game of the season, and Peyton Hillis delivered. The offensive line delivered as well. We start 7-0, and now the defense needs to do something. This game is the game where legends are made. So I want to see some legends be created against this Wolverine team on both offense and defense. We want to be talking about this game and these players 10 years from now. Quandre Folsom, 4 touchdown catches, 558 yards. Okay, I mean, that's kind of bummy numbers if that's your highlighted #1 receiver, but whatever. I'm not here to judge, even though I am here to judge because I hate this team. We need a big stop the run game, and it looks like they're going to have a field day with us, too. Wait, is that Sam Williams-Dixon? Former Ohio State Buckeye running back? Or current running back in real life? It is. Sam Williams-Dixon transfers to the team up north. He's a traitor. He's Benedict Arnold. He's transferred here. Is there anybody else? Doesn't look like there's anybody on the wide receiver room. Nobody in the tight end room. I'm not noticing any other names so far. Terrence Hippenhammer? You've got a guy named Terrence Hippenhammer on your squad? You call yourself a serious program? Okay. Oh my God. Bryce West and Aaron Scott Jr., 2 more former Buckeyes, are the Michigan top 2 corners? This is out of control. This is out of control. 3 former Buckeyes have transferred to the team up north and have become traitors. Insanity. Well, now that just gives us more incentive to blow this team out. We will hope to do that right here, right now. 2nd and 7 from the 39. Get in there. AJ Klein. No, he didn't get it. Mainly because I missed the tackle, but DeAndre Levy was in there. 3rd and 2. Do they run this football? They might. We got to pinch the D-line. Got to bring some defensive pressure from the linebackers. Get in there. Somebody blow it up. No, it's a read option. Not read option. It's a play action is what I wanted to say. And it worked. They called play action on 3rd and 2. Why are they insane? Terrence Cody, blow it up, Terrence. Terrence Cody, big sack, 41-yard line's where they start. Huge. Terrence Cody's had such a good year today, or this year. He's had such a good year. He's been huge at that D tackle spot. And it's 2nd and 19. We can't get to him back-to-back plays. We shut that down. They gained 10 on that catch. And it's 3rd down and 9. Let's shut this down. Do not let him get that. Do not let him get it. He got it. How do we not tackle him before the first down marker? Come on, guys. Shut it down. We had him at 2nd and 19, and they get a first down. That's unacceptable. Williams-Dixon, the traitor, gets them a 3 yards on the carry. From the 37. They hand it off to Williams-Dixon again. He runs right into Rasmus James. He gets a yard. Thankfully, he didn't try to cut that outside. Well, he tried to, but it was too late. 3rd and 6. Obvious passing situation. Got to be ready for it. He's going to throw it. Caught, but not a first down. It's 4th and 2. Good tackle by Fred Smoot. And that is the first quarter in the books. We lead 7-0. It very well could be 7-3 if they go for this field goal. Or maybe they want to get aggressive. I don't know. Only 6 passing yards for the Buckeyes. 75 rushing yards. Hey, if whatever's working, I don't care if it's going to be a non-passing game. Whatever works to win this one. And they're going to go for it. They will go for the first down on 4th down and 2. It's a handoff to the running back, Williams-Dixon. He gets the first down. We just had nobody on that edge. Simon couldn't get out there. Nobody could get out there. On 4th and 2, they go for it. This is unbelievable. Not only did they go for it, they got it. And then they throw a crazy ball to the 4. What is happening, man? Our defense is non-existent right now. We had the Terrence Cody play, and that's all that we've had. Can we please do something? Williams-Dixon gets to the 3. This is the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my entire life, but it's what it is. There's play action, Erasmus James with a sack. He's been made fun of all season. He has been made fun of all season for not having the production he deserves, or he should have, and he makes a big play in the biggest game. 3rd and 12, or 3rd and goal from the 12, I should say. I guess that is 3rd and 12. That's a shutdown. Are they going to go for it again? Or no, they're just going to take their points. Okay. So it ends up actually being a field goal attempt after all for Michigan, which is kind of crazy. It's up, and it is good. Even on the far left hash, it's still good, but it's because they're at home. If they were on the road, that probably is a miss. Okay, it's not exactly what I wanted. I wanted, obviously, a turnover, just no points in general. But 3 is an acceptable enough scenario. We've still got the chew clock on. And let's see if we can run this ball. I would love to have the ball on the ground for most of this game, because that limits the amount of interceptions I can throw. That's a good carry. I mean, if they're going to let me run the ball, I will absolutely do it. Handoff, Peyton Hillis, lower the shoulder and run through people, Peyton. That's what I'm talking about. Absolutely annihilate them. This is a rivalry game. We don't care about them. Handoff, Hillis again. Oh, he's staying on his feet. He's trying. He got a lot more yards than he otherwise would have if he fell down immediately. Good effort from Peyton. 2nd and 2. Handoff. Peyton Hillis again. First down, Buckeyes. 9 carries, 81 yards. Please keep allowing me to run. Please keep allowing me to run this football. Ryan Matthews up the middle. Ryan Matthews first down. Let's go. I am not opposed to having 1,700 carries on the ground. Although they want me to pass here on the first down after the 2-minute warning. Santana, please. Santana Moss up the field. He's got a lot of room. Santana Moss, spin move. Spun and broke 2 Wolverine ankles right there. I'll take it. Let's go right back to the run game. 1:23 to go. There's going to be a point where I got to turn off this chew clock. Matthews, good carry. Let's run some hurry up. I could have sworn that I clicked the same passing or the same running play, but I guess it's a pass. I know I pressed triangle, which was for a run play, but I guess not. Oh, I forgot to turn the shoe clock off, and we almost ran out of time there. Peyton Hillis, he can also do it through the air. I'll call a timeout here just to not waste any more time. Turn off shoe clock. Give me a run. Did he hear that? Hopefully he heard that. He did hear it. It's a handoff to Hillis. He's into the end zone. 2-score lead against the Wolverines. That was a perfectly executed drive. No mistakes whatsoever. We get the job done. With 33 seconds remaining, we took 4 minutes off the clock and were able to score exactly what we needed to do, especially when we only allowed 3 points on the Michigan drive. We are in firm control. Now, the Wolverines do get the ball to start the second half, so we can't allow them to have points on this drive with these last 30 seconds, or we're going to be in some big trouble. Let's do this. Let's absolutely do this. From the 21s where they start. That's a crazy first throw, blown up by the linebacker, All-American A.J. Klein. I hope he's an All-American. 2nd and 10, 26 seconds remain. Corey Cody fires, caught but brought down immediately by Smoot, and it's 3rd and 5. We do get to a point where if we stop him here and have a little bit of time, I might call my own timeout. But they're wasting a lot of time here. We're not going to have a lot of time if we do stop them. And it looks like they're going to take it all the way down for the final play. That's pretty smart, because if they're not guaranteeing they're going to get this play, they don't want to have us have a chance. And they're going to go underneath, and he's going to get brought down. No gain or no yards, no points. I'll take it. We go into the half up 14-3. This is a really, really good. This is the best start we could ask for, considering we're on the road. Start of the second half here in Ann Arbor, the grossest place on earth. And yet we are up 14-3, and they kept it read option. Quarterback keeps it, and he gets blown up immediately. Corey Cody, he's still on the ground. He was slow to get up there. I realized I didn't even talk about why I chose the scarlet jerseys here. I like the look of home jersey on home jersey in rivalry games, like USC and UCLA. They wear their colored jerseys for their rivalry game. So I think that looks nice on TV. So I think that it pops more. So I chose the scarlet home jerseys against the Wolverines. That ball's out. I think he might have been up still. That might actually be a fumble. We might have caught a break here against Corey Cody and the Wolverines. What's it going to be? Kyle Wilson's the one who picked it up. And they're not going to review it. Was he actually down? Did we get bailed out? Did we get a lucky break? Because we need one. DeAndre Levy comes and meets him. He dives. And the ball is still in his hand. Still in his hand. Still in his hand. Oh, he's down. He is absolutely down. The ground caused that fumble, and you know that the ground cannot cause fumbles. That is not a fumble. But Kyle Wilson picks it up, and we have the football, and I'm not letting them review it. So that is absolutely fine by me. Peyton Hillis with a huge carry. That was not a fumble. Even in a game where it's a rivalry against this team, I say that's not a fumble, because that was certainly not. But I'll take it. Works in my favor. We turn the chew clock on, and we try to get this game over with. This is a dangerous team, especially at their own place. So we try to take as much time off the clock as possible. But it seems like they're starting to get aware of the run a little bit more. They're shutting it down. Tim Brown, catch, first down, Buckeyes. When you need a big play, you trust Tim Brown. They're bringing up a safety, which means they're ready to blow up the run. I should have audibled out of that. I saw the safety step up. I should have audibled out of that. Evan Ingram, they played soft on him. I'll take it. 3rd and 5. If they're going to stop me, I need to make sure that I get this lined up as center as possible so that I don't have to worry about the field goal. And it's not going to matter. It's 1st and goal from the 1. How did Evan Ingram not stretch that ball across the line? I don't know, but I don't care. He got the first down, and we are trying to punch this in. It's Ryan Matthews, and he is in! Buckeyes lead by 3 scores. Oh, I love it. I absolutely love it. This is the type of game we needed. We needed to blow this team out because we do not respect them. Stomp on their throats. Show them who the boss is. We are the boss. We're the better team. Oh, spin move by against DeAndre Levy there. That worked. That worked. All right, 1st and 10 from the 22. Minute to go in the third quarter. We've taken a lot of time off this third quarter clock. Not enough, though. They hand off to the running back. He gets a couple. A.J. Klein in there to make the play. Anthony Laletta is the other running back other than the Trader. He fires quick. We were there to cover it. It's Ed Reed, which for some reason is still in the game. I don't know why. I don't know why Ed Reed's in the game. There's Craig Stelz. Ed Reed's been playing a lot more. I don't hate it. He's a good player, but Craig Stelz is a high overall. That's why he's starting. Do not let him scramble for this. He didn't get the first down. 4th and 1, thankfully. And they will punt it away. 4th and 1. I know they're on their own 32, but 4th and 1, you got to go for that, man. This is the rivalry. This is the game. But they punted it. They punted it, and we will take, hopefully, the rest of the game off. There really should not be a scenario where the Wolverines get the ball back. That simply cannot be something that happens. Final play of actually, you know what? That's going to be the final play of the quarter. That final run by Peyton Hillis. We will enter the fourth quarter up 21-3 against the Wolverines on the road in their ugly stadium against these hillbilly, backwoods, no good, dumb fans who sleep with their cousins. We are going to blow them out. Absolutely mortar them. Starting with a handoff here to Ryan Matthews. And there it is. Great blocking up the middle, and Matthews will take it for a big gain. And we are just icing this game away. Just take all the time off that we can. There's no way they can stop us. We are inevitable. Hand this off to Peyton Hillis, who's had a really good day. I think he's over 100 yards. There's the handoff. Peyton Hillis will get even more. Man, he's crushing them. He's absolutely crushing them. And if we could ruin the Wolverine chances of making a really good bowl game, I would love that. That's icing on the cake. That is icing on the cake, especially if we could make sure that they don't get ranked. If this game would knock them out of the rank, I'd probably not gonna knock them out of the top 25, but it'd be awesome if it would. Santana Moss, big catch, holds on, first down. Still got to get some Joey Harrington yards in there. So this is the final game of the regular season. From the 15, handoff, Ryan Matthews. Good change direction, Matthews. Good job. Really, really good job there. And we will have one more handoff before the 2-minute warning. There it is. Matthews couldn't get the first down. That's okay. We'll take it down. And now, would they start using their timeouts here? It's a little bit tricky. I don't know if they're going to use their timeouts or not. They might, depending on what happens here. 3rd and 2. I got nothing going. Joey Harrington takes a sack. Yeah, I didn't really have anything, did I? 21-3. I think I feel confident kicking this field goal. Although I say that, I'm probably going to miss it. Let me just focus here. Okay, got it. Woo! That was hooking a little bit to the too far to the left, but we drilled it. It's 24-3. A 3-score game with 1:38 to go. This one is over. It's absolutely over. There's no way they can score 3 times in 1:38. It's just not going to be possible. And they're going to have to throw this football too. No more Trader running the ball. That's going to the side, and it's going to be Jason Sehorn. He's having an historic season catching the ball, and he gets an interception to seal the game. Wow. Jason Sehorn. I think he already leads the country in interceptions, and he adds one more. That's huge. They're not going to use their timeouts. They know it's over. They want to concede defeat. They know that this game is over. They don't have a chance. But just because the game might be over technically doesn't mean I don't want to put another touchdown on the board and make them cry. Tim Brown, end zone interception. I shouldn't have done that. Now I just ruined Joey Harrington's numbers even more. He was playing a good game, and I just give the ball right back to. I shouldn't have thrown that to Tim Brown, I guess. He had double coverage on him. I don't know why I threw it to him. They're going to check that down. He's going to get brought down. And now they're calling timeouts. Now you think you have a chance? You're going to call your timeouts? I mean, let's be real here. This one's over. Simon falls down. Leonard, good tackle. Another timeout called. 105 yards and an interception for this Corey Cody dude. He sucks. Erasmus can't get there. That's going to be caught. And their final timeout is used. I don't know why they used them, but they did. 31 seconds, no timeouts for the Wolverines. Can they get some sort of dignity back? Hopefully not. That's a good play. They're going to have to run hurry up. Time is ticking. Are they going to spike it? Oh, this is an unserious program. You're spiking it with 24 seconds down 3 touchdowns. It's not like if you score, you're going to tie the game or anything. What are we doing here? John Simon trying to rush. He throws it away. You've wasted 2 downs now. And about 10 seconds you've wasted. This is out of control. The clock management from the Wolverines is not good, but I'm not surprised. It's a program that doesn't excel in brains. There's the screen. I was ready for it. 4th and 10. Final play of the game. What will they do? There's the snap, the throw, interception, Jim Leonard. Seals it officially. I mean, it was already sealed, but I'm not going to throw a deep ball again unless they press me. Unless they press me. No, I'm not going to. We're just going to kneel it. We win 24-3. We get the win in the rivalry game. The game. That's a big victory. It's a really, 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 really big victory. It keeps our undefeated perfect season alive. And next episode, we will head to the Big Ten Championship in Indy to take on the Ducks. Because even if they lose their final game of the season, I would assume that Oregon will still play us in the Big Ten Championship. Because I don't think there's going to be another Big Ten team that's close. Certainly not the Wolverines anymore. We had a huge day on the ground. I mean, if they were just giving us so many open lanes to run, I mean, how could I not? How could I not run that football as many times as I did? If they're going to get, especially on the road, with the loud crowd and everything, huge victory. Huge, 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 huge victory. We get the win in the game, and now all we have to do is focus on the Ducks. Are we going to get any more recruits because of that? Is another question. Were the recruits the 5 stars? Were they watching? We are in the lead for a lot of people. That's nice. That is nice. And we are taking on the Ducks in the Big Ten Championship in Indy. It's 1 versus 2. It is 1 versus 2. How's the recruiting looking? How's the recruiting looking? So, Pinheiro, oh my God. He's either going to commit to us or he's going to commit to Oklahoma State with a visit. That's crazy. Bowling Green is trying to battle for this 4-star. We are in some tough battles, that's for sure. Will we be able to get all of them? I don't know. We might lose out on that one guy to Oklahoma State because he's got a Week 14 visit right here. I know it's a bye week, and it's probably a bye week for Oklahoma State too, which hopefully won't add too much to it. We do get Lane Kendricks. That was the guy that Bowling Green was going after. So we get him, but it looks like we lost out on Josh Pinheiro. So the bye week visit gets Josh Pinheiro to commit to Oklahoma State, which kind of sucks, but it's whatever. He really didn't look like anybody anyway, so it would have been tough to find somebody to match him up to. But another commitment is always good, especially when it's a 4-star commitment. You love to see it. Madu is looking good. Perfect. Pinheiro will take off the board. We got Kendricks, so we'll move him down. Dalton committed to Toledo. That's not a bad thing. We're still battling. Still battling for a lot of guys. I don't know if we're going to be able to make a push for Manu Barbosa. We have 175 hours left. We can add some more to some of these people if we can. Troy Morris, we can go a little bit harder on. And then we can go a little bit harder on Nick Harris because we have the hours. Nope, not that one. If we go 50 there, and then 5, and then 10, that'll be good. Beckford, we're good. We can go Manu Barbosa a little bit. 5, 10, 50. 75 on you. Donald Chambers. Oh, we don't. We can't go full on him. Except if we take off Eric Stacy's 5, because we're sitting pretty good for him. Yeah, we're sitting pretty good for him. And then we go with the 50 to Donald Chambers. Perfect. All right, so we adjust the points. We're going heavy on some extra 3 stars, a couple extra 4 stars. This class could end up being pretty good. Right now, it's the number 8 class in the country. We have 3 5 stars, 8 4 stars. We could be adding some 3 stars, some extra, 1 more 4-star possibly if we can beat out Tennessee, excuse me. And then a bunch of other 3 stars that we're going after. So it could be a top 5 class at the end of the day. But in the next episode, we will take on the Oregon Ducks in the Big Ten Championship. We're finally here. We are finally here. Oh, and we need to go over stats before we go into this. So, need to go over stats. So, Joey Harrington on the season, 3,700 yards, 38 touchdowns, 16 interceptions, 70% completion. That's a good season. It's just the 16 interceptions is a little bit too many for me. I should have tried a little bit better there to not throw picks. I wonder if Joey, since he's a sophomore redshirt, I wonder if he'll go to the draft. It'll be interesting to see. Rushing wise, Peyton Hillis had 855 yards and 10 touchdowns, averaged 5.6 per carry. Ryan Matthews had 605, averaged 5.5 with 11 touchdowns. So we weren't a run-heavy team, but we started to become a little bit more run-heavy towards the end of the year. Receiving-wise, we had 893 yards from Tim Brown with 12 touchdowns. Santana Moss, even with his injury, still put up really good numbers. Then Evan Ingram had a killer year. Steve Largent had a great year. Colley even got a few catches. David Njoku was always open. We had some good receivers. Then defensively, A.J. Klein leads the team in tackles. Like I said, by the end of the season fully, like whenever we are officially done, he's probably going to be close to 90, maybe even 100 tackles. He's already got 82 with 10 tackles for loss. Levy was right there with 77, 55 for Jim Leonard, 50 for Smoot. Tackle for loss leader was John Simon, tied with Terrence Cody with 15. Erasmus had 13, 10 for A.J. Klein. Sack leader was Cody with 7.5, Simon 7, James 7, Lavaleus. Interception leader Jason Sehorn with 11. My God, that's crazy. 6 for Jim Leonard. 11 picks for Jason Sehorn's absolute insanity. And I missed 2 field goals this year, but I didn't miss a single extra point. Didn't get blocked or anything. We did have 2 kick return touchdowns, one from Moss and one from Santana, or one from Fred Smoot. And let's just check nationally real quick some of the leaders in the clubhouse. So nationally passing wise, I got passed by Matthew Ellington. He was leading the country, but he got passed. And then he finishes 4th or I guess 2nd, because these guys are all tied for 1st. But he finishes 4th in passing touchdowns, and I almost lead the country in interceptions. But those are your season stats. Next episode will be the Big Ten Championship. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, leave it a like, subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Club. Thank you so much. Stop by and watch. I truly appreciate it. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.